What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, right? Do you fuck with the AI? Do you hate it? Do you think it's going to come in and fucking steal your wife and take your job? Like some people. Welcome back, pussies. We return. We're talking off air. I want to bring something up. This World Cup. Right. I love my fellow South Americans, right? All sizes and shapes and colors.
Except Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, Ecuador.
I do love them all, right? I want to see, well, maybe Brazil. I don't even know what the hell's Brazil. It's like fucking a weird mix of like Lebanese and Portuguese and shit. So I don't even know if you count them as South Americans. But nonetheless, you know, I want to see South America retain the championship of football. So I'm rooting for Argentina, right? Argentina and Uruguay, we're neighbors. We're virtually the same. Right? We talk the same lingo, the same slang, same foods, everything, right?
Uruguay is Argentina's New Zealand.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Argentina and Uruguay is equivalent to Australia and New Zealand, right? We're brothers in arms, right? But these motherfuckers I'm pretty sure are cheating. Because this shit is insanity.
Yeah.
Right? Egypt was beating these motherfuckers with like 20 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go, right? And Egypt were all over them. And then they disallowed a goal with the VAR from a play that happened leading up to the goal. I did not know the VAR that it was allowed to do that.
That's like never happened in football.
Never.
That doesn't happen. Like if it's not carded on the spot, it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Like you don't.
So
I don't know, man.
Even Argentinian people were commenting on socials. I'm seeing they're like, "Ooh, this is looking rough." Like it's like, what the fuck is going on?
It gets to a point, right? Like, do you really want to win if every match you've had has been controversial and it's like you're going to win and people are going to think you cheated? Like
at that point, it's not even like, is that how you want to win? I love corruption as much as the next guy, right? But like I've always said, keep it not so obvious. Like Messi is like fully. This guy's handballing the ball and shit, breaking people's ankles. He can do what he wants. And the refs don't card this cunt. This guy doesn't get carded. In the last World Cup quarterfinals, he jumped up in the air and hit the ball like what Suarez did.
Maradona, hand of God.
He jumps up and goes dink. And the ref doesn't card him because he was on a yellow from the previous match. So if he gets carded, he misses the grand final.
Well, did you see the American fucking player? First of all, the goalkeeper. What a fuck up that dickhead did, bro.
Blunder.
That's a typical American fucking arrogance, and it got him bit in the ass. But one of the players got red carded in the previous match, and Trump called it. And I saw Trump talking about it. He's like, "Look, I just thought it wasn't a bad call, so I rang to see what it was about." And then all of a sudden,
the guy's playing.
Never in football's history, FIFA just says, Article 12, we're allowed to fucking cancel the suspension if we feel like it. It's like they didn't give a proper reason as to why he didn't have to serve the suspension. But they lost anyway because of that stupid goalkeeper. But, I mean, it's been very entertaining.
It's been a great World Cup. I've been loving it. The games are insane. Switzerland knocked out fucking Colombia in penalty shootout. No one can take penalties, apparently.
No, the penalties aren't. It's not like they used to be,
Bro, I remember penalty shootout back in the day.
They'd last ages.
They used to go to like the 8th, 9th kick because every cunt's slotting them in.
They're all missing.
Now, these cunts are all missing. It's like within the first 3 kicks, the penalties shootout's over.
Australia was shocking, but at the penalties. But the fucking Haaland, man. He's
a beast.
I am such a fan of this guy.
He's a beast.
I can't believe how cool this guy is. And their attitude, that whole team's attitude throughout the whole tournament is why I reckon they'll at least be in the final.
I would love to see them.
I think it's going to be Norway versus probably Argentina or France. But because their attitude, what we were saying, I said off air about the universe and the underdog mentality, they went into it with the attitude of we're just having fun, we're just playing, we're happy to be here.
Just playing football, man.
And watch, now they're going to win because they have that attitude. I bet you. I could see it. And Haaland, man, he's got in a couple of years, he's going to be in the fucking GOAT conversation, this cunt. Bro, you've seen the video of him, he's just strolling around.
He's kicking the grass and shit.
He's not even chasing the ball. And then all of a sudden he jogs up slowly, headbutts it in, gets the goal. What a cool guy, man. And he does like videos of KSI and shit. And, like, he's a cool dude. And then they got that Viking row thing. They got everything going for them right now, Norway. So I can definitely see them in the final, to be honest. But I didn't know the extent of the VAR controversy with Egypt and Argentina until you just told me.
It was bad.
I knew they had disallowed a goal, but I didn't really know what the full extent was. I've been keeping up with everything that's happened in all the highlights, but I haven't really been able to watch any of the games. I watched actually the game I watched the most was actually the Uruguay game while I was at the gym on my holiday. Way the game was on the TV and everyone was watching. Everyone would stop in between and they'd stand in front of the TV.
Yeah.
And who was that against? That was against Cape Verde, I think. That match that I watched. But other than that, I haven't really been able to watch too much. But yeah, I can't believe if that's really the reason they disallowed the goal. That's absurd.
Well, it says here, apparently, yes, the VAR actually is allowed to go back and disallow goals from offences that are in the same attacking play leading to the goal. So it wasn't the same attacking play, but it's an accidental foot stomp. Like, he was not doing that on purpose. He didn't slide him studs up. They're both going for the ball. Do you know how many times I get fucking stomped in my bloody Sunday league, cunt? I come home and my toes are all bleeding and shit because I'm getting fucked up by these 7-foot fucking Cookie Monster looking cunts. You know what I mean?
What do you expect?
Like,
it's soccer, man. Like,
it's going to happen. Yeah. If the guy was like intentionally studs up sliding in, then yeah, fucking all day. But like, damn.
Yeah.
And like, bro... And what's concerning about Egypt is the way they played against Argentina. They were not playing like that against Australia. Yeah. So you can tell they must have just been going like not 100% against Australia, which is fucking scary shit. Because against Argentina, they looked good.
But that's the thing with sports, man. It's you have good days and you have bad days, man. A good team, that's why sports betting exists. Because they're betting on these upsets. The bookmaker... They always win because you never know what can happen in sports, any sport. Like Argentina, they've been flying through every team, and then they get to Egypt. What happened? You know, they're playing. You know, every team has their ups and downs, man. So it's like Egypt, they might have just had an off day against Australia, and then Argentina, they just had a really good day.
This one was funny, right? I seen in Argentina, I kept seeing memes of like the Argentinian women in the crowd, and they're all like blonde hair, blue eyes. Like they look like almost Australian or like Swedish and shit. And everyone's like, what the fuck? I looked it up. Argentina has a surprisingly high number of people with European features.
European, yeah.
Right?
European.
As we all know, after World War II, a lot of Europeans fled to Argentina, including Germans.
And Hitler too.
Because of its history of large-scale European immigration, especially from the 1800s, so even before
it's a lot of Italian and Spanish.
Italians, Spain, Germany, France, Poland, Russians, Wales. So I thought that was just funny because like you could just tell people in like on social media don't have like basic knowledge of the world.
No,
like what the heck? They don't look Argentinian. It's like, yeah, well, this is why.
That's what I've always said. Like you can pick a Colombian out of a fucking pack of 1,000 dudes. You can pick an Argentinian or a Uruguayan.
Yeah.
You don't know if they're Uruguayan or Argentinian, but you know they're one of them. You can pick them every time. If they're speaking Spanish, they got white skin. The way they talk the way we talk is pretty unique. But again, like Colombians have a face, man. Uruguayans, Argentinians, we have a look in the way of speaking. You look at fucking... Everyone else is a bit... they're all the same. But, you know, when you start getting the fucking, you know... Venezuela and Peru and fucking Peruvians too. Peruvians have you know, you can almost, they're kind of like, that's the darker skinned South Americans, you know. The ones with the darker skin, they're like Mexican roots. But then if you go to the Europeans, we've got lighter skin. You know what I mean? And then Brazil is like you said, Brazil was conquered by the Portuguese. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Only God knows what happened there.
But while we're on the topic, I did just a quick poll just to get some opinions. I said... this was only earlier today, so two answers. Who is winning the World Cup? Zexa says Argentina.
For sure.
And Pierce says Norway. So
I hope Norway, I hope they get to the next round, man. They've got a tough game.
So, you know, Norway, yeah. I'd love to see Norway win just for the attitude they've had. But you never know.
But we will talk about it. Big congratulations, obviously, to France, Morocco, Spain and Belgium, Norway and England, Argentina and Switzerland. Those are your quarter finalists. And the way that I read those out, they're the games.
Yeah, Norway's versus England. Huh? That'd be a good one.
France, I hope France beat Morocco. There's something about Morocco.
It's these little countries, unexpected.
They shit me.
I don't know you.
Yeah, they shit me. I don't know why. All right, that's no offense to any Moroccan listeners. I don't know how they're so randomly good at football.
Yeah, African team, though. That's pretty cool.
They just fly under the radar. And they're like always there, just like niggling at like a final spot, but they can never get that last bite of the cherry. So I'm saying France beats Morocco 3-1. Spain versus Belgium. This is an interesting one.
I see Belgium.
Because Spain don't deserve to be there, in my opinion. They've had an easy run. And on top of the easy run, they've been playing like shit. All right? I have a lot of love for our Spanish brothers. You know, we're all one in the same. I've been to Spain. It was probably my favorite place in Europe that I went to. It was fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Being able to speak the language as well was just a fucking plus. But they're just not the same team from like Xavi, Puyol, Iniesta.
No.
It's just not the same. Same with Brazil. Brazil, unfortunately, I saw a funny ass comment on TikTok. It wasn't a comment, it was a video. The guy was raving on about Brazil because obviously he must have been Brazilian. And he was just going on about how they got knocked out. And he goes, it's just fucked because you can tell that Brazilian footballers aren't like dudes playing with no shoes in the favela anymore who make it to the national team like Ronaldinho and Roberto Carlos and Ronaldo and all these dudes who are basically poor playing football to put food on their table. Now he's like, all we do now is make TikTok dances.
It's a good point, actually. It's a good point about...
They're not playing with hunger. And the same with the Uruguay.
I was going to say, same thing with the Uruguayan team.
There's no heart anymore.
Football's different, man. Football came up from the dirt, right?
Yes,
and back
correct.
in those days, I've been seeing so much soccer clips and everything now. But the 2002 Ronaldinho free kick goal against England.
Oh, this guy was an animal.
Bruh.
The ball looks like it's on a string.
Bruh,
it's like hell.
He's at the fucking halfway line.
Yeah.
Not the fucking outside the penalty box. This cunt's closer to the halfway line than the penalty box.
Yep.
Everyone thinks he's going to cross it in. And the keeper's off his line. He kicks it. Boom, top left corner. Crazy. And there's controversy about whether he meant to do that or not. The England team reckons he didn't mean to do that. He was trying to cross it, but
regardless,
I don't think he was trying to cross that in, bro. I think he meant to do that, but
there's just no heart in it.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get Ronaldinho no more. You don't get Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos.
These dudes are fucking wearing makeup and dyeing their hair blonde and doing TikTok dances.
Big earrings,
and then they got little fucking cross earrings and shit, like Jesus Christ earrings, and then they go to the football pitch with their fucking $100,000 Gucci sandals.
And you know what? Actually, I'll tell you what. I think that's why we're seeing teams like Cape Verde, Morocco,
because they're still playing in the dirt.
These countries are developing with soccer. They're coming up with soccer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're new to it, right? This Whereas these big teams that have been big for decades. Where they're coming down now.
Down.
What goes up must come down. So I feel like in another decade, the whole top dogs are going to be different. It probably will be Morocco. It probably will be Cape Verde. It probably will be, all these smaller teams, Norway, that are getting the spotlight. Because, like you said, all these big teams now, soccer's so like corporate in these countries now, like Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina. It's all like, there's a different guys, different world, different kids, man. Gen X, they're all growing up on the internet shit, whereas dudes in Morocco, they're probably not on their phones as much. They're probably still outside kicking the ball around, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's been an interesting watch, man. I've been enjoying it. Been watching it at work with the homies.
Very entertaining, keeping up with it. Better than Qatar, that's for sure. And the time the games are at is cool too, because like every morning I wake up, you can get the updates. Every morning I wake up and
Qatar, I don't remember. There's no games that stand out, except obviously the Argentina-Netherlands semi-final, because again, it kind of looked like Argentina cheated.
And the final was good.
And the final was great.
But yeah, while the cup was going on, I don't remember anything about it.
I don't remember
hearing nothing.
Like this World Cup, I can already think of like 5 standout games, bro. Like, bro, did you watch fucking England versus Mexico.
No, actually, I've seen the least about that, actually.
Bruh.
Not much.
The commentators were saying that was hands down the best World Cup football match they've ever seen with their eyes. That's literally what they were saying. That's not my words. That's quoted. That's what he was saying. This dude was like, he wasn't even commentating anymore. He was just like in awe.
Yeah.
He was like
a
what?
fan.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck am I watching?
What was the score?
It was 3-2, England's way.
See, I love those tight
And
games. They're both scoring, high scoring.
That was a slug of a game. Like if you've got a mate who's not into football and you want to try get him into football, you show him that game.
Yeah, that's
England versus fucking Mexico round of 16 knockout because that was a fucking slug of a game.
I've got to watch some of it, catch up on it.
Go to watch the highlights. It was the highlights don't even do it justice. These motherfuckers were bashing each other, bro. Like it was awesome.
See,
awesome.
because Mexico's been doing all right too. Mexico pretty good. Mexico pretty good, man.
Yeah. Yep.
That's another country that could be on the come up, you know. They were never bad, but they were never good. They were kind of just floating.
Yeah.
But now I can picture them doing pretty well in the future. Yeah,
but regardless, right, when we return to FireCast, not this Monday coming. No, yeah, next Monday by the time you listen to this, I think that should be around the finals time. So hopefully we got a bit more discussions we can talk about.
The last World Cup I remember being as active into it. I'm more active into this one, honestly, even than back then. But was the one where, what year was it where Uruguay lost to Netherlands in the quarterfinal?
2010.
2010. That was South Africa, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Insane.
That was a good one, man.
That's where fucking Forlan was doing
his last match, right?
He was doing ridiculous shit with that Jabulani. He was hitting him from like outside the box and shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, how is he doing that? Because that ball was the first time they designed the inside of the ball differently. So players would hit it, but it'd stay straight, almost like a brick. And Forlan somehow mastered it, and the ball, he was hitting these things like a missile, and no cunt could save him, bro. He was doing crazy. Suarez had a fucking belter of a goal too.
That was the last time we had that team, right? That was the last international where we had Lugano, Forlan, Suarez,
Godin,
Mulera,
Cáceres,
Mulera's still playing, right? But he's fucking shit now.
Yeah, and he lost us the fucking game. Yeah. Again, you can't blame the goalkeeper, but like, goddamn.
Well, you can in the America match. That was 100% the goalkeeper's fault, that fucking conceding that goal. What was he thinking? You know the story of the fucking, I think it was Mexico or Colombia. Back in the day, I think we might have spoken about it, where the guy scored an own goal in the World Cup and they killed him.
Yep.
They killed the dude for scoring an own goal because there was a lot of the cartels had big money on this guy.
It was Colombia.
On Colombia.
Yep.
And then the player scored an own goal. His last name was Escobar, actually. He scored an own goal. I think he was the captain.
Yeah, and then England got Colombia got knocked out because of it.
And they killed him. Just crazy. But that's what you want, man, from these South American teams. You want that gritty fucking favela fucking football.
You want favela, jogo bonito football. Right. And I feel like Brazil have lost it. Uruguay have lost it.
You want no shoes, guns, fucking dirt.
Remember Ronaldinho used to rock up to the pitch with his shoes on his neck and they were like a little bit like a hole and shit in the big toe and shit. And he'd fucking tear up the whole pitch.
Bro, you see how Maradona used to warm up? Maradona have his shoelaces untied. He's off his head on coke, bro. He's beaming. He's juggling the ball and he's got no shoelaces untied.
He's doing roly-polies and shit, but his control of that ball was fucking insane.
Crazy, man. Do you know what?
Insane.
How do they do that shit where the ball's in the air and it drops and they stop it on their foot and it doesn't bounce? How do you fucking do that? That's crazy, man.
You know how hard it is too when the ball's that high in the air and you try to get that touch? It's so hard to do.
I could never do that in a million years.
It's so hard to do, man. This cunt's doing it with his shoes untied and shit.
He's balancing the ball in his head.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Let us know who you support, man. Who you going for?
Yeah, who's winning? Who's going to take it out?
You know, where you're from? Is your country still in it? Or are you guys been sent packing like us?
2 times, Australia and Uruguay.
Yeah,
you know, which I was really hoping for a bit more out of Australia and Uruguay. To be honest, I thought maybe at least make it one stage further. Come on,
Australia done great. Uruguay,
Australia did do very.
Uruguay is ridiculous. Australia had a great campaign.
Yeah, but come on, we could have beat Egypt, man. One more, we could have got one more. get knocked out this round, you know.
But which would have been against Argentina, so that would have been been rough.
Of course.
Which I'm pretty sure they knocked us out the last cup as well, didn't they? In the round of 32. So I think. But yeah, you know,
very fun. Very entertaining.
It's been great. And then we got State of Origin tonight. We're spoiled for choice right now.
Sport's been crazy this year, man.
Sport's been fun,
Great
man.
year for sport, bro. Especially past couple months, man.
Yeah, so we got State of Origin tonight. Probably watching New South Wales get flogged.
Conor McGregor on the weekend too.
You know the funniest thing too is that like 2 weeks ago you were saying you're going to quit sports betting, which was the Origin night. I put a bet on and won. I won like $380.
Yeah.
I was like,
I saw that.
You gave me some good luck.
Well, I still haven't bet. I mean, I put $5 on Uruguay in Australia to win the World Cup as like a donation to Neds, but because you never know, man, you never know. I put $5 on each of them, and each of them were paying like fucking $400, bro. So you never know. One time it's gonna happen. Yeah. But other than that, I've not bet. I'm gonna keep my word. I've been tempted, very tempted, because the World Cup is so entertaining. But nah, fuck that, man.
Well, fucking.
So who do you think for Origin? New South Wales or Queensland? You think
Queensland? Yeah, Queensland. But then insane again. The universe loves irony. Right? New South Wales has been playing like dog shit this whole series, and you watch. They're gonna go out there tonight, right? And they're gonna fucking play like a whole. They're gonna just shift into a new gear.
I mean, speaking of the corruption and stuff, that the Origin and the NRL, man, is. The Panthers and the Cleary thing, the comebacks, it's just kind of bizarre, isn't it? Like, every time, like, they always have this fucking like, the last Origin was fucking crazy. Again, Queensland winning like that. It's just, I don't know. Is it rigged? Do they make New South Wales win one, Queensland have to win the other one, so then they can have a good decider, or what?
Again,
I don't get it. You know what I mean? What the fuck's going on?
Going to a decider always makes the most money.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, that was weird last one. Weren't they fucking winning and then they just got flogged in the fucking second half near the end?
No. I think New South Wales were never winning. They played good for the first 20 minutes and then just switched off.
They were up.
I think, yeah.
They were up, and then Queensland got like 500 points on it.
Queensland's 10 times better. They literally. Yeah. But then again, I blame the coach. I don't know what this fucking unk is doing. He's a fucking idiot. Like, he's only just bringing in Liam Martin in game 3. Like, what? This cunt's the best, like, front rower New South Wales can get, and this cunt drops him for 2 games for whatever reason, and then now that they're under the pump, he's like, I'll bring him in. It's like, what cunt? Well, anyway. I don't know. I think in another life, coaching would have been so fun.
Yeah, you have to be good, though.
I can't wait to have kids for that reason. I can coach the team. Take them to their first fucking trophy and shit, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know. So I'm excited. Me and my wife will probably get some Guzman y Gomez, which is our takeaway night because we record this shit, and then tonight's the Origin. So is it going to be a good night? What's going on socials? Are we going viral still or what? Any videos doing good? Or?
No, not at all.
Nothing?
No, not at all. But it's a grind, man. Every day is the same shit. You know, you just keep posting. One day, what comes up must come down. All right. So we had our run. Now we're in a downward slope, but it'll come back. It'll come back. You just keep posting. What's going on with your music and shit?
I haven't actually fucking made music. I've been trying to get some shit happening, but I mean, I'm just still stuck in that make something, delete. Like, I tried to make you a beat last night, hated it, deleted it.
Yeah.
It's just it's shit when you get in that little rut. But again, like, you just gotta
keep going.
You just gotta keep going. Eventually,
what comes up comes down. So
shout out to the homie Fox Bailey. We're working on a collab for my album. We want to do like a bro step track. Deadly Noise, obviously, we got our collab still coming. He inboxed me today, so he's gonna start doing that. So there is still music. I've released a bunch of singles which will all go on the album. I'm just now at that point where I'm trying to make now the other half of the album for the album. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So very similar to what I did with Simula 67. I had, Validation from Strangers. I had a couple of singles, like what you do with Sunday. Same shit. So I'm at the point now, though, of making the fresh songs for the album that aren't going to be released as singles. Actually, no, I think I've got a beat I'll show you, which I ended up cooking up after I deleted the first one, which sounds pretty good. It's really like boom bap, like 90s style.
Yeah, sick.
So I'm going to make a few beats like that in that theme and send you like a little beat pack. And then, and then I'll start mixing and mastering your shit with Jazz this weekend. So you've only got one song so far for that?
So far, yeah.
What's the plan with that?
So I realised I had a look. I've recorded my parts for 3 tracks. And he's had them for a while, but he's been sick. He's just now come good, so he's recording again. And he sent me back a verse for one of them. So that's all.
That's the one you sent me.
That's with you, yep. And then there's 2 more, which I've already done my parts for, that he'll probably do pretty quickly. And then we'll probably have 2 more tracks. It's going to be like 5-6 tracks.
So this will be an EP.
It's an EP, yeah.
Not an album, okay.
But I am also inspired with that boom bap shit to kind of do an EP myself, just me.
Yeah.
On some boom bap, maybe like, but I don't know. I'm kind of over the albums and the EP shit, man. Because that's the whole reason why I started Sunday in the first place. Because as a underground musician without much of a following, releasing albums is not a good idea. You should not be releasing albums. We've always done it because it's fun, right? When we like doing it, but business-wise, it's a bad idea. The move is to do singles. You build some traction from your singles, and then you drop an album. That's what everyone says to do. Obviously, we never really cared what everyone says, but I don't like doing. I like doing maybe an album or 2 a year. I don't like doing album, EP. I kind of want to do one album, one EP, and then singles, and then when I got enough, release Sunday. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I've been wanting to do. So I don't know if I want to do another EP after this thing with Jazz, because we already did the Makers tape. That's all for me this year, right? You did Validation.
Validation from Strangers, Makers tape.
So I've only got the Makers tape, which I don't have any single albums. So maybe if I do this thing with Jazz, which he works as quick as I do, so that will come out. By the time you hear this, it's probably already out, so go stream. No, but he works pretty quick.
When was your last album? You haven't done an album in ages.
My last solo project was... fuck... That's a good question, actually, because Maker's Tape was with you, and then before that was... Let's have a quick look here. Second Sunday was actually my last.
I reckon me last one.
Yeah, in 2025. And then Ghost in 2024. Things Change was actually my last solo proper project, which is in 2024.
No, you've got Second Sunday.
That's what I'm saying, but Second Sunday is singles with like 4 bonus tracks. It's a best hits.
Oh yeah, so you haven't. Yeah, no, I reckon I'll do you some boom bap.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Actually.
Yeah, do a boom bap thing. Just do a little EP. You haven't done a solo thing in 2 years.
Yeah.
That's fucking gay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like Second Sunday is an album, but like it is just shit you've already released.
That's what I'm saying.
Plus a few.
And Ghost was a year too.
Do it.
So 2024 was a good year. We had Ghost and Things Change.
Yeah, do it, man. Like fucking just do it.
Yeah,
because then you've got that. Then you've got the one with Jazz. End the year off. You can even, if you really want, you could sit on the boom bap stuff until 2027 and release it in January. If you want to be that patient.
Well, if it's only like 3 tracks, 4 tracks or something, then I'd probably just do it at the end of this year. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, the music is coming. I guess we could talk about it while we're already on the topic of music, because I was going to bring it up in the news, but we're already talking about music. I kind of want to get your opinion. Have you heard this song that's popping off, Rubbers, by this weird cunt?
No.
That guy. The... swiping cards and stacking chips. I saw you sinking ships. You haven't heard it? Are you serious?
Do I even want to hear it?
It's not a bad song. It's not a necessarily good song either. But basically, this dude called Phoenix Flexen, right? I've never heard of him until now. A lot of people haven't, but apparently he was pretty big. He was doing stuff. Shoreline Mafia. Some people have said maybe, I don't know. I don't know nothing about this guy. But anyway, he's not like completely unknown. He released a new song, which a lot of people are accusing him of it being AI. It's an AI song because the style is like, it's like, you might have to hear it to kind of get what I'm talking about. It's like 80s, like cocaine music, like kind of like the vibe we're going for with Jasmine. What's that song? What do we call that song?
Saturn.
That kind of vibe of music, right?
What's it called? Rubbers,
right? Just listen to it and you'll see what I mean. It's popping off all over TikTok, everywhere. People playing it. It's a big song right now. The discussion is whether it's AI, and I want to talk into about.
I'm getting angry.
Okay, you get it.
Yeah,
right.
it's horrible.
So, but the thing is, people are accusing him. It's AI. To me, it sounds like AI music. His other stuff doesn't sound like that at all. That's the thing, right? So everyone's saying this guy's
comment AI.
It's AI, right? But the bigger discussion, right? So he's dying on the hill. It's not AI, and then even Timbaland has thrown his 2 cents in and has said it's the new auto tune, right? He's run it through some AI to kind of manipulate his voice and put it in that style of like that 80s sort of vibe. And that's what I want to talk about. A lot of people also point to the lyrics saying the song makes no sense. The lyrics make no sense. Now, I don't really they're not great lyrics, but I don't think saying they don't make sense. I mean, swiping cards and stacking chips. I saw you sinking ships. People are like, what does that even mean? Sinking ships. But then you can kind of like loose lips sink ships. You're sinking ships. I'm seeing you. You know what I mean? It's people are kind of grasping at straw saying the lyrics don't make sense. They're not great lyrics, but despite that, I think it is AI. To me, it sounds like an AI song, something AI would come up with. But what I want to get your opinion on is what do you feel about AI music? Let's go with it is AI, and this guy's made AI song, and it's popping off and making heaps of money. Do you think that's a bad idea? Do you think it's a bad thing? Good thing?
Not really. Doesn't really bother me, to be honest. One of my favorite songs currently is an AI song. Because everyone else is ass. Like, you know what I mean? People make shit music, and then when AI does it better, everyone goes, oh, look at the AI slop. It's like,
but
you know what I mean? But what pisses me off is it's shit. And I'm not hating on this prick. It's shit. The song's crap. But why does it why does everyone then go, hooray, this is awesome? Like, why does everyone pretend that it's awesome? That's what I don't understand. It's because everyone just wants to be a part of the trend. It starts to pop, and people go, oh, yeah. See this rubber song that I found, bro? This is mad. It's got 20 million. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's shit. Admit it's shit. But aside from that, the AI thing doesn't really bother me. Why? Because I know it doesn't matter how advanced we get with technology, humans will always want human shit. Whether it's human music, their artwork made by humans, their light bulb changed by a human, right? Because I'll be the first to tell you, doesn't matter how good we get in technology, if I'm even still around for it, I would never call an AI robot plumber to come do my sink. I will purposely look for the old fat guy who has his butt crack out so I can have a yarn, have a beer. That's me. Yes, there'd be a few people out there that would always go for the robot, you know what I'm saying? But I think most of us are in the same camp as I am. But in general, the music, I just don't care. I really don't give a shit.
That's a good attitude to have, because I think we're going to see a lot more of it. The thing is, though, with me, it's like these guys aren't passionate about what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
It's people who, they're in the music industry with their image. They're playing with their image. They're marketing their image. It's not about the music. These guys aren't passionate about music. It's, this is what I do. What can I do to move up? What can I do to make my business a success? Oh, AI, I can quickly just run this idea I had into AI, make a song, churn it out, and then it's getting millions and millions of views, right?
Yeah.
Whereas people like us who are passionate about what we do, and we do it so hard and we do it for so long, get nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So then it's moving away from the music kind of. But then again, on the other side of the coin, it's like what Timbaland says. When Auto-Tune came out, people said the same shit about Auto-Tune.
Yeah, it was shit. No one wanted to hear it.
People said the same shit about T-Pain.
Yep.
Right? Auto-Tune's killing the industry. Auto-Tune's killing the industry. So is this a case of the next Auto-Tune? Is it, Whereas someone who writes a song, wants a particular style, you can run it through AI and it can kind of add that grainy, old school sound if you're looking for that, or it can kind of help you. You know what I mean? But then again, Doja Cat has said this before. This was even before AI. I think she said this a couple of years ago. But a lot of rappers Google lyrics, Google words that rhyme with so and so. Words that rhyme with.
They'd all do it.
Now, I can swear on my daughter, my family's life, I have never done that, and I never will because I don't need to. But someone like Doja Cat is making bangers and people blowing up, making songs, and she says she just Googles what rhymes with this. It's like, are you really a rapper? It's hard, man, with this shit because it's all subjective, right? So you can make whatever you want and people will like it or they don't like it. It's just kind of hard and disheartening when people who work so hard like us are stuck in this underground, and then people who aren't passionate about it and find the quickest and shortest way to do things pop off. Yeah. But that's just the nature of the world, I guess, man. I don't know how I feel about all this. I don't know.
Yeah, look, I personally just don't care enough. I don't care enough because, like I said, I'm doing my own thing. I've said it 1,000 times. I know fucking how good I am at what I do. And no matter how good the AI does something, it will never be able to replicate or sound like FriendlyFire.
I get what you were saying too about the human element too, because I think that'll play a big role in live shows and stuff.
Yeah, correct.
That's why I don't think it'll go away fully.
Correct, right. But so I don't care. Dude, if you want to be a fool, like, dude, there's a guy I went to high school with, right? He is full blown releasing AI music on his Facebook. Doesn't even sound like him and nothing. He's like proud of it. His homies are commenting like, "Oh wow, this is sick, man." You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, no hate. Could never be me. But it's like, okay, whatever. That's going to be your shtick now. You're the AI guy. Whatever. You can run with that. See how long you do that for. See if you can actually try. Are you trying to do a music career? Or are you just fucking around and posting it and your friends are going, hooray? You know what I mean? The thing that pisses me off the most that I cannot stand about young people is the pretend, the phoniness. The pretending that the result is a bop, a banger. I can't stand it. I don't know why they do it. It's that like my album, that validation from strangers that these fuckers need on the internet to pretend that it's good. This fucking goofy ass song, bruh. I don't give a fuck what no cunt
That's
said.
a meme song, though.
Goofy.
It's a meme.
No, you go to the thing, 100 million views. Oh, this song, what a bop, bro. This is hectic, bro. This is amazing. Wow. Oh my God, did this song change my life?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, it's shit.
Yeah.
It's shit. I'm not hating on the guy. The guy looks like a sick cunt, but I'm just saying, like, why are we all pretending?
Yeah, but you are generalizing a lot, though, because yes, I agree. When something gets to that level of the fucking rubbers or the fucking goop de scoop de noo, right? It does get to a point where it's herd mentality, and a lot of these people are following, and they think it's cool because someone else next to them thinks it's cool, right? But to get to that point, a decent amount of people have to enjoy the sound. And it's like, I'll give you an example. Today at work, people on the speaker, we have a crew of people. Some of the people on the speaker all day today was this fucking, I don't even know what the fuck they're called, System of a Down, that type of fucking... fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to cut myself.
And I was listening and I'm like, this is crazy. People like this shit. I can't get around it, but these guys like it. You know what I mean? Fucking, I couldn't believe it. The guy's singing, and then every like interval in song, like every 4 bars, I was like, it was like, like a guy screaming for help in the song. I'm thinking, this is fucking bananas. But these guys like this shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate that shit. I don't like it at all. Sonically, it's awful to me. But screamo and metal and whatever you want to call it is huge.
Yeah.
So that you don't know, people, you think the final product is arse. You think these songs are arse. A big chunk of people probably like it. It's not maybe that they're pretending. Maybe that's what they're fucking into. But I agree, a lot of people are pretending. For sure, there's a lot of that. A lot of people don't even know what they like. and that's where it comes from. Someone who's not that into music will hear their friend saying, "Oh, this Rubbers song is hectic," and the guy will listen, "Oh, this is hectic, yeah."
No, I'm convinced everyone's pretending. I'm convinced, Friendly. It's just a fucking joke, bro. It's all TikTok memes and shit like that. Like I seen this TikTok, right? And this TikTok restored my faith in humanity. So some dude made a song. I can't even remember the name of the song, right? And he was singing his chorus, right? And then he's like, "Oh, I can't believe like however many million plays I've gotten overnight because of TikTok. This is crazy, y'all." And then the top comment, right, had like over 10K likes, right, was WTF, this is just another crap TikTok song where the only 5 seconds of the chorus is good or something along those lines. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm surprised that the comment was still up with how much traffic the comment was getting. And then I clicked on all the replies and everyone was like, yeah, no, this is ass. This is shit. This is crap. And I was like, yes. I was like, see why in some videos we're not pretending and then others it's like that. But then again, don't forget though, with the way people market as well, if you're smart, fucking this Rubbers dude would just, or his marketing team or manager would just be deleting all negative comments anyway. So when me, Grumpy Unc, comes along and looks at the comments and everyone's going, hooray, thumbs up, this is sick, this saved my life.
Yeah.
There would have been heaps of hate comments that have been deleted.
You're in an echo chamber.
Right? So I get it. Yeah. I get it, right? But I come along and I go, what the heck? I'm like, this is atrocious. Bro, if that song is AI, I would be concerned because the AI music sounds better than that usually. So this guy's used AI and it's come out crap. So I would be like, I'd be having a serious convo with management or the producer. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck happened here? The AI bugged out and just spat out this song. You know what I mean?
You love painting with a very thick brush, my friend. Everybody's different. And like you just said, everyone's in an echo chamber.
Yes.
So what you said is probably 100% correct. You're seeing all positive comments because who the fuck's going to leave negative comments on their video and shit? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it might look like everyone loves this song, but there's a big majority, half the people don't like the fucking song and think it's ass. You know what I mean? You're just not hearing from them.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not necessarily everyone's pretending maybe as much as the people who like it are engaging with it and the people who don't like it, like you, heard it and fucked it off and never thought of it ever again. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, I've never seen this Rubbers guy before. I've never heard of him, but people have. And he looks stinky. He looks like a stinky guy. But apparently he's big. He's been doing things. He's been doing stuff. I don't know. He's saying, it's not me. I sound like that because my UK accent and shit. And I'm like, I can't hear no UK accent in that song. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the same as M.R. claiming he's Jamaican, right? This is the same shit, man, all right? Good on him. I hope he gets fames and riches because he's probably going to now. He's going to be on every podcast, every interview, whatever. Good on you. I'm happy for him. Yeah,
you got to respect the hustle, right?
I respect the hustle, but I'm going to keep making music to my 10 listeners and my 20 fucking views.
That's
doing it the hard way, man. In the dirt, like the OG Brazilian football team. That's in the favelas, man.
That's the wider argument I was getting at. It's like, is it the death of creativity? Is it the death of passion?
Nah, man. You cunts are fucking so dramatic too. On the end, they're like, hey, it's going to take of it. No, nothing's going to happen. We're so far away from, like, bro, in China, these robots are like kicking kids in the head and shit. These kids, we're nowhere near that, man. Like, is it concerning? Maybe a little bit. But at the end of the day, I reckon most people will agree we don't give a shit. I don't care. Do your fucking AI shit. Get your AI to do your job if you want. Right? I don't care. I'm not going to listen to an AI song and go, oh, icky AI. Delete. That was just bad. If that song was a bop and it's AI, bro, I told one of my favorite songs on my playlist is so you know that heavy metal shit we're just talking about? This AI song is a remix of a heavy metal song turned into a Spanish,
you've told me about this before. You've known about this for a while.
It's my favorite song. It's fully AI. Someone just said into the AI, hey, turn this metal song into a Spanish version of like a bachata fucking cumbia version. and it spat out this, and it's on Spotify. It's got like 100 million views or plays or whatever. The song's crazy.
Yeah,
I love it.
I agree with you. I'm half, man, because I don't know where this goes. No one does, right? You don't know what the future holds, but you have to also roll with the punches because the world 20 years ago to now is completely different, and the world 20 years from now is going to be completely different. So I guess we're just evolving and we're just changing. We're in a transitional period. So there's going to be a lot of changes in music and art and everything. It's just hard, man, because we work so hard, people work so hard, and then it's really about image. It's really about luck. It's really about views and likes, and you know what I mean? It's not about, and I guess that's been happening for a long time, right? The slow decline of realness, man. Where's the realness? It's not real no more.
The last motherfuckers that got lucky where they were able to actually get famous from just making good music, didn't matter about an image or dyeing your hair blue or fucking all this bullshit, was your Eminems, your 50 Cents, your Ja Rule, yes, they obviously had the whole diss thing and they were all fighting, and again, was it a bit over dramatized? Yeah, probably. But at the end of the day, like, look at 50 Cent. He's just another homie with a do-rag, but the songs were good. So he got what he deserved because the shit was good. He wasn't out there with fucking blonde, like a black guy with a blonde wig with the hair down to his ass and wearing fucking bright blue pants and flip-flop. No, he just fucking rapped, bro. He just rapped and it was sick. Eminem, white guy, just rapped. Eminem is a vanilla ice cream cone in terms of looks. He got what he deserved because he was good.
Yeah. I think these guys, though, they got there through authenticity, but what we're seeing today is people trying to mimic that authenticity when it's not authentic. And that's the problem we're talking about. There's a lot of dudes trying to copy Eminem. A lot of dudes trying to be 50 Cent. A lot of dudes trying to copy what they've seen, and it's not them and it's not real. And that snowball just happens. And then the next generation, that's why it's getting weirder and weirder. And you got Lil Nas X fucking and that cunt who put a fucking pink diamond in his head and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just... I don't know, man. It's a weird time, and I don't know where it goes from here, but I digress. Regardless, I don't know how I feel about AI. I don't know if I'm as on board with it as you, but I also don't have a huge problem with it. I really don't either.
Yeah, no,
but there's something about it where I can't enjoy an AI song as much as I can enjoy a song I know is by a human. If I might listen to, I've heard a lot of AI songs, and I think, fuck, this is a banger. But I won't put it in my playlist. I just forget about it because it doesn't feel real to me. It doesn't feel like a real song. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's still got that gimmicky feel to it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but that will probably go away with time. I'm sure it's just going to get more common. Like that fucking, we pop out at 1 a.m. Remember that song? That dude is an AI guy. That whole thing is AI. He's got fucking tons of songs. It's all AI. He's a fucking bear. It's a bear. You know what I mean? His whole thing is AI, right? So Jesus it's like, Christ. I think we're going to see more of these AI artists. Yeah. And again, is it that different from the Gorillaz? The Gorillaz were a fake band. The Gorillaz were an animated band. They were a real band, but there were no real people. It was these cartoon characters. Is this AI artists and shit that we're going to be seeing, is it kind of different to that? Except, you know, the music's also AI. So it's not a real person. It's like Hatsune Miku or something, you know? The people aren't real. But I don't know, man. It's fucking weird, man. Consumerism, though, is a strange thing. That's what it is. It all comes down to consumerism.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, right? Do you fuck with the AI? Do you hate it? Do you think it's going to come in and fucking steal your wife and take your job? Like some people act on the internet. Right? Let us know, man. Right? I want to know the opinion. I personally don't give a shit enough. Right? Like when I'm in a rut that I have been for the past 2 weeks of music, the last thing on my mind is listening to these fucking goobers AI music. I don't care because I'm trying to focus on my own shit. If I'm in a better mood with my music and I'm fucking got heaps of projects and I'm pumping and so I got a song out this week and then an album here and that, and I'm in that flow state with music, ask me again because the opinion will probably be different. You know what I'm saying? But currently, I don't give a shit. I don't care. It's the same with like AI art. AI art for music, guess what? I love it. I love it. It's quick. It's easy. I can focus on the music. But bro, our first album, Spirit and Jackal, I paid some dirty little prick like $200 US for those album covers. They look like crap.
They look like AI.
It looks like AI. And back in the day, though, 8 years ago, $200 American was like $400 Aussie. That was a lot of money for me back then. That was like, damn, I had to save like 3 weeks for that. And I paid some prick to do it. Now I can just get AI and just go, do this, fucking, oh, cool, upload it. Who cares? Focus on the song. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep, bro. I really think it's not that fucking deep.
I think you're right.
It's not that deep. It will be a different story if it was like a robot sitting at the computer chair and that's your producer. Then it's like, okay, that's a whole different kind of like.
I think that'll happen too. To be honest,
you know what I'm saying? When we get to that point, which I still feel like we're like 60 years off, then ask me again if I'm still alive and if we're still recording FireCast.
I think we will be, and I think that's probably is 60 years off, but I think that's going to happen too. I think we're literally going to have C-3POs and shit walking around. You know what I mean? There'll be robot artists, I reckon. Like it'll be like Star Wars, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see, man. I just thought that was interesting. Wanted to get your opinion on that fucking rubbers cunt.
Yeah, bizarre.
And I don't really like. I'm kind of getting over. I even said like last week, 2 weeks ago, that the whole naming the song something that has nothing to do with the song. It was kind of cool. We've done it a lot. We still do it a lot. Everyone's doing it now. I'm kind of getting over it. You know what I mean? Like, name the song something you say in the song. Let's start doing that like a bit more. Like, every song that comes out now is some weird name that has nothing to do with the fucking song. It was cool, all right? I get it. It was cool when Odd Future was doing it. It was cool. It's cool when we do it. But when fucking this cunt's doing it, and when everyone's doing it, you know, it's just fucking name the song something to do with the song. He should have named it fucking Sleep Through the Night or something. Not fucking Rubbers. He doesn't even say the word Rubbers once in the whole song.
Oh, doesn't he?
I don't think so.
Oh, God. Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, I guess that does take us to...
Only believe what we say.
As always, shout out to the Fun God who is God knows where in Europe somewhere. I got a Snapchat. They're in Rome and it looked like they were walking through a tip. It was like rubbish and shit all over the floor. I was like, bruh, what the heck, man?
He's going to get the fucking hantavirus.
This guy's going to get the hantavirus because he went to a tour through a tip in Rome. And it'd be Joey too. If there was going to be a next pandemic, it'd be started because of that cunt. Yeah. He'd bring it back to Australia and fucking start super spreading it around this cunt. Like in his beard and shit.
Super spreading.
Fucking hell, man.
What do we have? Just quickly, something I back on the music thing real quick. Something I am sick of seeing is these bums and fucking random cunts doing these interviews and shit. Stop fucking interviewing these random stupid cunts, bro. That suck. I don't. If they're good, it's all right, but they're not fucking good. They suck. What's with it? They know who we are. These people know us. You've heard our music. You've seen us. But instead, you're interviewing fucking Ramesh. He's a fucking bum, bro. He's fucking got his beanie covering his eyes and shit. He's got fucking a snaggle tooth and shit. Come on, man. What are you talking about here? The music sucks, bro. What's going on?
Yeah,
man?
no, I know why people are probably scared of me because I'm going to go on their interview and start saying some horrendous shit about them and say, oh, about time, huh? Like, I'll just, you guys know me, I'll fucking unleash a barrage of insults on these cunts, bro. And they'll be like, no, we can't upload this shit. So that's probably number one, right? Which I'm happy to be like that, right? Because I like to say shit how it is and I always will be like that, right? So a lot of you can suck my ass, okay? So that's probably number one. Number two, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why you're not being asked to do like more collabs, more interviews, you're relatively quiet. You know, you did fucking rile up all of Papua New Guinea. But other than that, you've been pretty tamed on the internet. So I don't know what it is.
They don't see the vision, all right? Instead, they see fucking
Snaggletooth.
Fucking Callum's vision from fucking, fucking Warrington, and this cunt's making fucking stabbing music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, news. Did you see Trump has actually brought world peace? Hamas has said they're giving up power in the Middle East to Trump's board of peace. They're gonna they're not gonna control Gaza anymore. They're gonna give up control.
Really?
Well, when your whole team has been slaughtered, this decision was probably made by 3 dudes in a dusty bunker. Like, is it worth it?
That's time to back this shit up,
So we
man.
keep going. Apparently Hamas is disbanding. Which Hamas have had control of Gaza for a long time. So I don't know what you're going to protest now in the streets of Sydney and London and New York.
Oh no, so hold on a second. Now it says here that apparently it announced steps towards ending its direct governing rule, but it did not mean it's given up its weapons or military wing.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, they're giving up because they're the government. They're the official government of Gaza right now. Yeah. So they're going to give up that.
Their government is literally a terrorist. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, well, you tell that to the blue-haired chick with a fucking bull ring in Sydney.
These cunts are actual terrorists.
Yeah, people don't know that.
It's saying that it does not want to surrender its weapons under the current conditions. So the short answer is yes, ceasefire negotiations. There have been agreements and talks, possible changes to Gaza governance. No, not surrendering. No, not putting down their firearms. So it's like a half surrendering.
They're giving up the power officially, but they're not going to give up their weapons. So if they want to take back the power, they can do it if they get bored.
Yeah.
They still got the rocket launchers and the fucking...
Yeah, give them fucking 2 years and they'll make a new one called fucking bum-ass Boko Haram, and then they fucking start fucking...
What happened to Al-Qaeda? You know what I mean?
All these guns are all just fucking...
This is all fucking bullshit, man.
It's 2026 and they're still fighting in the desert. Shit, over what? Over what?
What? Yeah,
bruh.
It's an eye for an eye.
We have AI taking over music jobs. And you guys are in the fucking desert shooting each other. Over religion.
What really made me question humanity? Earlier today, I saw a cameo Messi did for the Spider-Man movie.
Oh,
right. Have you seen it?
The cunt doesn't speak English.
But he says about 5 words, and apparently he got paid like $5 million per word. All right.
Fuck.
So you got the studio making the Spider-Man movie, paying Messi
to be in the ad.
Fucking $25 million for 5 seconds. All he says is sit, get.
Yeah.
And he's paying $25 million. And then you got people in Africa
who are starving. Yep.
Starving.
Yep.
Eating dirt. There's kids fucking starving. They got no clothes. But for some reason, Sony could you really do without the Messi cameo? Say you didn't need Messi to cameo in the Spider-Man movie to make money. Pretend that wasn't necessary. What could you do with that $25 million instead, I wonder? You know what I mean? And it's always these companies that, do you really need it? Did you really need Messi to do that? You think Spider-Man's going to fail otherwise? Imagine that. If instead of spending that money, they put it to fucking Africa. What can you build in Africa for $25 million? I wonder. What kind of infrastructure?
Yeah, you want to fucking see some sad shit? Go on Indigo Traveler's YouTube.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
When he goes through what part of Africa is it? It was so sad. I literally couldn't finish it. I was like, this is fucked. Like seeing what their living conditions and shit. Like I was like, bro, I can't. It's ridiculous.
I used to watch him all the time.
Yeah. And we could pay Messi $25 million.
I mean, let's ask Akon. What it takes to build a city in Africa.
Yes.
I'm sick of getting burnt out on shit, man. This is why I'm not so up in arms about the AI stuff and anything anymore, because you make all these predictions, you think for sure this is going to happen. Like, I was so on board with Akon and his city. I thought this is going to happen, man. I was so on board with Saudi Arabia and the line. I'm like, this is going to happen. This is happening.
Nope.
Everything stays the fucking same. There's no futuristic cities, bro. There's no fucking flying cars. There's no fucking crypto coin city, bro. I'm sick of being fucking led astray by these cunts.
You kept getting your hopes up, bro.
I'm over it.
For no reason.
I just don't expect nothing, you know?
Yep.
And I just don't get it. You can pay Messi $25 million, but like these guys in Africa are starving. They're living in squalor.
Yep.
It's horrible. You know what I mean? It's strange, man. The dichotomy in this world is bizarre. And I wonder why it is that way. Why is it that way? Africa's huge. There's 1 billion people in Africa, man. There's potential everywhere. Africa, it's home to the pyramids, bro. The fucking craziest things on earth are in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't the billionaire companies investing in Africa? You know what I mean? You can fix it up, man. South America too. South America, why? Why is everywhere a shithole when there's potential there?
Well, they probably want to keep Africa poor, because if Africa was rich and had resources, they'd probably take over the world, right? They'd probably be the powerhouse. They'd probably be equivalent to the United States, right? Because of how much resources and minerals and how much population.
They'd have to work together, though, which they don't.
Well, that's the thing. They keep them corrupt, keep them squabbling among themselves. The government, white governments, send money to only a portion of this one, and they use that to fight these guys. And you know what I mean? It's all part of the plan, man.
Well, there is a benefit, obviously, to keeping them poor, because they wouldn't be otherwise. So it's like, I don't know if they're doing it for the cobalt mining and for the cheap labor and all that shit.
Yeah, correct.
Same thing with South America. Like, is it because of the drug trade? Is it because there's always these, because in a layman's mind, you think these solutions, there is solutions to these problems, you'd think. With all the shit we have, all the money circulating around on dumb shit, you think these billionaires would have invested in these countries and places by now. But they don't, because there must be some benefit to them being the way they are. There must be some benefit to having the cartels run South America. There must be some benefit to having Africa be impoverished, you know? Because they wouldn't be otherwise. If they were going to benefit from having Africa, you know, prosperous, it would be, right? So, I don't know. There's dark energy at play, and there's evil people pulling the strings. But it's very sad, man.
It's just politicians, bro.
It's all politics.
I hate them.
You know,
Can't stand them.
It just makes you wonder: is it possible to change, though, or is it really doomed to be this way forever?
It's gonna be like this forever.
You think so?
It'll be like this forever. Where there's always going to be rich motherfuckers who we don't know who the fuck they are, that have so much money that they can get people to do whatever they want for them. That's just how the world is. It's been like that since the East India Trading Company in the 1700s. These motherfuckers, white man got a sniff of fucking riches, and we've been doing atrocious shit ever since. Ever since. I've been down this rabbit hole many a time. Just literally YouTube the atrocities of and the corruption of the East India Trading Company. What our ancestors were doing in terms of slavery and robbery and fucking the corruption. Well, like I said a few months ago with the Rockefellers and the oil companies and shit, and the mining companies, and what the shit that they were doing. Rubber barons back in the day, rubber barons in the South American jungle. The reason why so many South American Amazon native tribes are almost extinct is because of rubber barons. They'll go in, back in the day, rubber was this thing, we needed it for tires and fucking this and that. So motherfuckers were going into the Amazon with guns and knives and swords and shit to get these rubber plants and trees. And of course, they're coming across natives, and these guys are blowing their heads off. No care, no love, no nothing. Just to get that rubber to sell it to make profit. And that went on for years. Years. And that's why they reckon that these natives from South America have been decimated. And not to mention fucking so much of the Amazon rainforest.
It really shows you that we are just animals. At the end of the day, we are animals, man.
It's not all of us. It's like I said. But money is such a... Bro, you could get people to do anything.
But in a biological sense, humans, we're apes. We are a primate.
Yeah.
We are territorial.
Yes.
We're driven by food,
Greed,
sex, power, and control. Like my tribe's better than your tribe. My dick's bigger than your dick. You know what I mean? It's all about we're just animals. That animal nature is it's embedded. It's like we love war, we love fighting. And it makes you wonder, man, are we ever going to grow out of this shit? It's just, I don't know. But speaking of animals, though, you see this cow? A cow has been observed using tools for the first time. A cow was seen using, the cow's name is Veronica, was picking up a tool and using it to manipulate its environment. And this is like fucking mind-blowing to scientists and shit. Where cattle, we've domesticated cattle for fucking hundreds of years, and it's the first time ever they've seen a cow use a tool. It's like the smartest cow.
Well, just before I go on that, so it says, so the rubber barons were some of the wealthiest and most powerful businessmen of the late 1800s, especially during the Amazon rubber boom. Their fortunes were built on the global demand for natural rubber, which was essential for products like tires, industrial machinery, cables, and automobiles. Rubber came from wild trees. Workers had to travel deep into the jungle, tap trees, collect latex, and then process it. The problem, the jungle was huge, dangerous, and difficult to control. So many rubber bosses relied on systems that were essentially forced labor. And then in and amongst all that is then the fighting and the killing of the natives and the vegetation. And
it's not just rubber either. You can apply that to so many things that... when it comes to money, and you find a way, and
they're still doing it now in the Amazon, where the Paul Rosalie's always gone on about it, where they'll just be in the Amazon doing conservation and working, and then all of a sudden they just see smoke and they go towards it, and it's like fucking 100 acres of land has been set on fire purposely, and then the next day thousands of fucking hundreds of bloody tree loppers rock up after the mysterious fire, and they then clear all the fucking thing, collect all the wood, clear all the vegetation and shit, and then they try to turn that into land for cattle ranching and shit like that.
If we need it and you have it, we take it, man. That's animal nature, bro. That's tribal nature. That's what we are. It's fucking... I feel like it's changing, and I feel like we're a lot better now than we were. Like, there's more and more people who care for one another and are against this shit, right? But I don't know, it's something innate in human nature. It's just we're animals, bro. Tribal creatures.
What's his cow's name?
Veronica the cow. Using a tool. I don't know what the tool was.
Where do you see this shit?
I saw it before. No, I just looked it up before. I was looking up news stories.
Yeah,
Veronica the cow.
Yeah, Veronica the cow, the famous tool-using cow from Austria. She became viral because scientists documented her doing something that had never been officially recorded in cattle before, using a tool deliberately. She's using a stick to scratch an itch.
Wow.
There's a photo there of the stick in her mouth.
And later that day, she made a delicious burger.
Yep.
How sad is that? We're eating that thing. It's smart as fuck, and it kept in like terrible conditions and shit.
Yeah, so her behavior suggests cows may have more problem-solving ability than people traditionally assumed.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm going to still eat it, though. But I will. Thank you for your sacrifice. Yeah, I'll feel bad about it. I just love meat. I'm South American, man. I ask my wife, if I go too many days without eating some sort of meat, I start to get like aggressive. Yeah, I get angry.
Aggressive. You're a fucking. You're a cannibal.
I actually get angry. I get upset.
I can't do it either, man. I love chicken.
Chicken and a steak, bro. Oh, Ooh,
Beef, I could do without beef.
I'll even eat Veronica's stick as well. Fucking use it as a tooth and get that shit out,
If
bro.
I had to pick one, I'd probably pick beef or pork, but I love bacon though. Chicken and bacon.
Bacon, yep.
Lamb.
Lamb.
I love fried chicken. See, lamb I can do without.
Ooh.
I can do without, but lamb cutlets, bro.
Oh,
That's good. How good? I've been watching on YouTube. I've been getting into my new thing is like food shows and cooking and food. People going to like getting street food and like cooking. And this guy, Max the meat guy, the channel is he's like a meat guy. He's like a meat guy. It's a big channel. I've only recently discovered him, but I've been watching it every day. He like does like tier lists of like different dishes. Like he did one eating every country's weirdest meat, and like he cooks. It's very cool, man. And it's like it just makes you so hungry. Yeah, and like I love food, man. My favorite thing is going out to restaurants. But yeah, I love chicken too much to do the vegetarian thing. You know, I'd love to. You know, the sentiment is there. It's just I can't do it, man. I can do without the beef, man. Beef, pork, lamb, just bacon and chicken, man. Bacon. I'm like a kid. I got like a kid's palate. I love
chicken nuggets and shit.
Nah, bro, fried chicken, bacon. It's just fucking crispy, deep fried shit. That's what I like.
So we're talking about the other day or the other episode how you were having some not issues, but with your little Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna give you something. Do you actually know how dogs came about? Do you know like how we domesticated them?
Do
you know
that?
I watched this really interesting mini documentary on this, right? It was fucking quite fascinating. So as we all know, every single dog that there is descendant from the grey wolf. Okay, we know this, right? But the answer that we have been struggling to figure out is how did a human from back in the day, like caveman times, how did we grab grey wolves and turn them into pups, into dogs? So the main theory is wolves actually domesticated themselves, right?
Yeah, I've heard that
now, the
before.
theory is, so back in the day, you're a caveman, you're hunting, you got food scraps everywhere, you're throwing bones and this and that. So modern day scientists believe that back then, certain wolves would have obviously just hung around for the free scraps, right? And they wouldn't be aggressive because they're getting free food. So now, obviously, back in the day, there would have been a lot of, see the wolf just sitting there, you're killing it. You're killing it. You're eating it. You're killing it, whatever. You're scared of the wolf. It's a natural predator. But eventually, over the timeline, over the hundreds and hundreds of centuries and years, down the timeline, we eventually realize that these things are just trying to hang out. So we've stopped killing them. And then they're slowly just hanging around like the campfire with us and shit. So they reckon that they just over the years start domesticating themselves. Now, how do we back this theory, right? Because we all know I'm a man of science, okay? This is how we can back this theory. So a very underrated experiment done in modern times by a Russian scientist named Dmitry Belayev. Right, now this experiment is really fucking cool. What he'd done was he grabbed foxes, wild foxes, right? And he started breeding them, okay? Then what he'd do is he would only then continue to breed the foxes who showed like zero signs of aggression. That's it. Not to do with their coat, not if it was like a fucking male from this litter and he was this and that. The only foxes he continued to breed, were foxes that showed those like tendencies of a tame animal.
Okay.
So like a calm animal, one that's not aggressive towards humans. So he'd only pick those out of the litters, breed them. He then ended up figuring out that only by like the 4th or 5th generation, the foxes were starting to become born with like floppy ears. So instead of fox ears, they'd be floppy like a dog's, like a lot of dogs. They'd start having spots, different color coats. And then, it was all the same. They were all just not aggressive. So that experiment makes scientists then believe that that's how we then come across dogs. So back in the day, wolves basically were trying to get free scraps off us and getting fed. Then those tame ones are obviously mating
bred,
and breeding. And then that's how we eventually get to all these different dogs that we have. And then obviously over the years, humans then start breeding specific dogs for specific tasks, like hunting dogs, herding dogs. That's the theory.
Isn't that crazy that just the animal
It was just
that scavenging, just wanting some food led to that, where it could have been any animal. Any animal all the way back in those times that was doing that could end up like dogs now.
Yep. So that was Dimitri's, the whole point of the experiment was he said, quote, could we recreate domestication quickly by only selecting for friendliness? That's the only trait he would then breed.
If we're going to domesticate anything, I want it to be the red panda, bro. Them things are fucking adorable, bro. They look like they wouldn't hurt a fly, them fucking cute. There's so many animals like that, and you think, why don't people have these?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think, like, fucking hell, as if no one has a red panda pet, bro. Wow, that is pretty fascinating, though.
Yep. So him and his other fellow researchers, they tested each fox to see how they reacted to humans. Did it bite? Does it run away? Does it approach people? Was it curious? Only bred the calmest and friendliest foxes. The results were shocking. Within only a few generations, the foxes became friendly towards humans, less fearful, excited to see people, and actually played like dogs. Also seeking affection from humans like dogs do. Some would even wag their tails, lick the researchers, whine for attention, and climb into the researchers' laps. By around 10 generation, some foxes were showing extreme level of dog-like tendencies.
Wow.
So only 10 generations, 10 litters.
Isn't that funny that, like, it's so easy to read these experiments? You always read about this experiment, but then if you think, like, try put yourself in their position on the ground, actually doing the experiment, how long does this fucking shit go for? That sounds like so much work to do that. When did this happen? How long did it go for?
But what I just find it fascinating that someone was like, bro, I'm just so curious about how... So that's how...
And how do they decide what to do?
Right. Scientists also noticed... so after different litters, as the litters kept coming through, like I said, floppy ears. Foxes have upright ears. Different fur patterns, right? Tame foxes were starting to develop white patches, spotted coats, and unusual colors like your tans, creams, shorter faces, and even to the point where their skulls were physically altered.
Wow.
Wider skulls with shorter snouts, like a dog. Even some to the point where some foxes were being born with curly fucking tails.
So dogs are literally like an amalgamation of friendliness.
Yep.
They're like the ultimate vessel for friendliness.
Yep. And
that's great. And that's what friendliness looks like.
Yep.
It looks like a dog.
So the next time you're cussing your chihuahua, remember that his ancestors thousands and thousands of years ago was a grey wolf who purposely risked his life to go hang around humans.
That's crazy though, actually. So that's what friendliness looks like.
Correct.
It looks like a dog.
Yes. And it's also been scientifically proven, this is fact, that when you and your dog make eye contact, it releases oxytocin in both the animal and the human. Like you actually release the love hormone.
How do you explain cats though? How did cats get domesticated, bro?
That's a good one. I haven't gone down that rabbit
They're
hole.
still pricks.
I will save that one for next week. Yeah.
We'll learn about cats.
This video was really fucking cool, man. And then it gave you information on like how the Mongols were doing it, and then the Chinese, and then they'd come to fucking Africa. And dogs have been a part of humans' lives for thousands and thousands of years.
It's pretty funny too, because you look, it's weird how we associate these things, right? Because if you look in nature and you look at the human idea of things, it's like you look at aggressive dogs, it's pointy ears, it's big, sharp, jagged.
Yep.
And then you look at like playful soft dogs, it's like floppy ears, curly tail.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the same thing. You associate like meanness and toughness, it's sharp and jagged and angry.
Yep.
And then it's like soft is like rounded and it's smooth, and it's just strange, isn't it?
But I just thought it was fucking fascinating that some guy literally devoted like 40 years of his life
crazy.
to just breeding foxes to get to this plausible answer.
That's
when
when did that happen? That's cool, man.
That was
that's a cool story.
I think this was in the 80s he started. The experiment started in 19 1959.
Wow.
Yep.
Shit.
It was also cool because he started collecting the foxes from fur farms in the Soviet Union. So he also saved foxes in the process.
Oh, that is cool.
So I thought that was really fucking cool. I've got one. Did you see the recent lioness attack in India?
No.
Literally, there's a video of it. She's fucking come out of somewhere and like grabbed this guy in the village and she just pinned him down. Not eating him, but she's like just got him pinned under her paw. And it made me think that Indians, this is why they're so grumpy. These motherfuckers have like wild elephants, wild lions and tigers and shit. They've got everything in that ecosystem.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's gnarly.
You could be walking to work and then boom.
Bengal tiger.
Bengal tiger jumps out and just eats your ass.
You see in Thailand, another crazy ecosystem. Except an 11-year-old boy drove a pickup truck into these monks. He killed 8 of them.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Of everyone in the world too, you want to kill monks.
Well, it was an accident, I think. It was an 11-year-old boy. Didn't know what the fuck. Apparently, he's got his disability. He's got fucking.
Why is he driving?
Well, I don't know. He found the keys and.
Yeah, he drove a pickup truck into a group of Buddhist monks, killing several of them. It was a tragic accident, not a deliberate attack. I've seen the video too. He hits them fast, man. Like he's driving fast.
I've seen it, yeah.
It happened in the Mukdahan province, northeastern Thailand. A group of around 35 Buddhist monks, along with lay followers, were walking on a religious pilgrimage toward a neighboring province. An 11-year-old boy took his parents' pickup truck without permission and drove it before crashing into the procession. Reports said the vehicle struck the monks on the roadside, killing 10 monks and injuring others. Why was an 11-year-old driving? Authorities reported that the boy allegedly took the family vehicle without his parents knowing. Police are investigating how he accessed and operated the truck. The child was taken into custody and was being handled under Thailand's juvenile protection system.
So he's only a juvenile, so he might just get firing squad. In those countries, they don't fuck around, man.
But it's like, what was he trying to do? To go get like milk and lollies and shit?
I think he's just playing around, man. And it's sad because what does that say for the spiritual side of things, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of that belief is being clear and what happens and what is meant to be. If you're good things happen and this and you be clear and then that happens. I wonder what that kind of does for your spiritual journey, seeing that or being a part of that.
Yeah, that'd be fucked.
No.
That'd be very fucked. Rest in peace, man. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Especially monks too, man. And in this week's episode of Air Crash Investigations by Friendly Fire, we have another missing airplane. A Pakistani cargo airplane has disappeared over the Arabian Sea. What has happened? The aircraft was a K2 Airways Boeing cargo plane. It was flying from Sharjah, United Arab Emirates to Pakistan. There were five crew members on board. At around 9:18 p.m. local time, the crew reported a navigation system problem and they requested assistance. About 3 minutes later, radar showed the aircraft making a sharp turn and changing directions and rapidly descending before the radar and radio contact were lost. Authorities believe it may have gone down in the sea, but the wreckage has not yet been confirmed.
It's like Malaysia Airways shit all over again.
Yes. So obviously, and then we just forget how large the ocean is, that even a plane, you ain't finding that shit. It's like a needle in a haystack.
That's gone,
type shit.
Oh, goddamn.
The Air Force is involved, Pakistani Navy vessels, rescue coordination teams, and other maritime resources are all been called in to help with the rescue mission. What could have caused it? The cause is unknown. Investigators will likely look at mechanical failure, navigation, electrical system problems, possible loss of control, weather, or external factors. The unusual part is a very rapid descent after reporting a navigation issue, which aviation experts have said needs investigating because a simple navigation fault normally would not cause a plane to suddenly plunge into the ocean. That's also true.
Suicidal pilot. It's always a suicidal pilot in these stories.
Fucking freaky shit,
is
man.
Terrifying because then again, you think about it, that thing is not meant to be in the air. It's a big tin can of electronics and data and turbines and shit. And we're flying that fucking thing. All it takes is you fucking lose Wi-Fi. That fucking thing's going down, bro.
Man, airplanes are more impressive than AI.
It's
like, this shit is insane.
Crazy. It is fucking crazy. And if I think about it too much, I get scared. It's just weird, man. That thing is fucking enormous. Enormous metal tin can flying from here to fucking Johannesburg, straight across the ocean. And we don't bat an eye. We're sitting in there, we get our suitcase, we're playing fucking Wordle on our phones and shit, and we're just sleeping, eating crackers and shit. We don't think about, wow, I am fucking in the sky in a tin can right now. I'm sitting in a chair, 30,000 feet in the air. That is fucking scary as fuck, dude.
The invention of the airplane is most commonly credited to the American brothers. Orville Wright and Wilbur Wright, known as the Wright brothers. Their first successful powered airplane flight was on December 17.
Wait, 1801? No,
1903.
Oh, 1903, wow.
At Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, the Wright brothers achieved the first controlled, sustained flight of a powered, heavier-than-air aircraft.
I said 1801. God damn, that's way off.
The flight lasted 12 seconds, around 36 meters, piloted by Orville Wright.
Imagine being those cunts and you've seen
Fuck that shit, man. I'd be like, bro, you fly that thing, I'll stay here.
This is paper road.
Yeah, man. What the fuck, man? No way. How did they build the engine back then?
What were they thinking? Why did they even come up with this shit? Like, why? Whose idea was it? They're probably fucking on LSD sitting in the fucking basement. They're like,
no.
I got an idea, man.
No. You can do that on your own. How did they make the engine on that?
It's crazy too, because you look at Da Vinci's drawings and shit from like the 1800s, and he had like designs of like a flying bicycle with like a balloon, and it's like we've had this fascination with flying for forever.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I wonder why. Like, what's up with that? Boat not good enough. You don't think of how to make a powerful, more
faster boat.
Intuitive boat, yeah. Instead, it's all the sky. Well, maybe we should fly.
So the engine of the first flight from the Wright brothers was entirely, this is even scary, it was entirely built by them.
Paper mache. Made a paper mache plastic bottle.
It was made from aluminum alloy, cast iron, steel, and copper and brass.
Like what they used to go to the moon.
Yeah, it was a four-cylinder petrol engine. It was only 12 horsepower, and it weighed about 77 kilograms.
Wow.
How do they...
What made them think it could fly?
How do they build it together? Apparently, a guy named Charles Taylor helped machine and assemble the engine. They used their bicycle workshop equipment and knowledge of lightweight construction. Even this shit doesn't know how they did it. That's all it says. Like, there's no specific like instructions on how these idiots did it. They just fucking tied shit together, scolded a beer, and just fucking ran this cunt off a fucking cliff. Nah, man.
That is so strange when you really think about it, though, eh? What would make you think this thing can fly? It's what the fuck? What's giving it the lift? Yeah. Where's it coming from?
There is no amount of convincing some cunt could have tried to fucking do to get me onto that fucking test flight, cunt. I'm telling you right now. I would have done the whole, I'm just going to go to the toilet quickly and like disappear.
How high was it?
It was only like 36 meters. So it wasn't high, and it only went for 12 seconds. So they must have rammed it off something, and it's just glided.
Yeah, that's like, is that
and
flying?
Going, yes!
That's not
Hooray!
That's not even a flight, motherfucker.
They're all selling Qantas tickets the next morning.
That's a long throw, not a flight.
Jesus Christ. This might be my last one. We always end morbid for some reason. I apologize for that. But did you see the woman who featured on LMFAO's Party Rock Anthem?
Yeah,
is dead.
I don't know why you're so fascinated by that. I don't.
Well, she's dead. She's an icon.
I don't know who she is. I didn't know you sent me that.
I got no idea who she is either.
Yeah, no, like people die all the time.
The reason I sent it is because the video clickbaited me into thinking like Red Foo or something tight. Yeah, so I sent it and then I read it and I'm like, oh. Because it said LMFAO member. She wasn't even a member of LMFAO. They're just using it to get clicks. So sad. Rest in peace. Her name was Lauren Bennett. There's no information.
She was 36 or something, right? Is
Yeah,
there a cause of
37.
death?
Still young. There's no cause of death. She was not a part of LMFAO.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sent me that. I was like,
Red Foo is still alive.
Why is he sending me that? But you just made me think of just a quick thing I had. You're not really that big into anime lately, are you?
No, I like it. I'm not like.
Because I'm still into One Piece. I'm at Whole Cake Island, if you're wondering.
How many episodes is that?
Got almost 1,000. If not, I think it is. I'm over 1,000. I think
You've done it, huh? Well done.
I'm almost caught up. I'm getting there.
Wow.
But One Piece is having a lot of news lately, right? Because they're making the original story's not finished, right? It's still going. The manga's still going, and the anime's following the manga still, right? It's in the last phase, right? It's coming to an end, but it's still like another 5-6 years minimum off, probably at the writer's pace. The voice actor for Luffy is almost 80, or she is 80 or something, right?
Oh God!
And One Piece has a lot of news, right? They're doing the live action thing, which is a huge success.
Yeah.
She is the voice of the dubbed Japanese Luffy for the live action too.
Okay.
So for the live action, they got the full anime cast doing the voices, which is cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
But then One Piece, so they're still doing the live action. They're also still doing, they've announced a new thing with Netflix called The One Piece, which is a remake of the whole story. So even
live action.
No, it's the anime, but they're condensing it because One Piece has such a problem with pacing and it's so dragged out and long. They're doing this new one. Obviously, with the success of the live action, it's for the newer fans who want to get into it, but the story's too long. It's too fucking convoluted.
Yeah.
So they're remaking it with updated animation because also it started in 98 or 99.
Yeah, those anime, that's old as
The
shit.
first couple episodes are rough, right? Animation. So they're redoing it in a nice style. But the controversy is the voice actor for Luffy has even said when it got announced, he's like, oh, I'm excited to see who they recast and what the new generation's going to do and shit. Because obviously she's overworked and she's old. But they're getting it. She's doing it again. So she's doing the One Piece. This bitch is 80 years fucking old. They're forcing an 80-year-old woman to do the live action, to do still the original show's still going, and to do this remake and all the shit. It's like, man, a lot of anime has that problem where the voice actors are usually women. They're so old. They've been doing these shows for so long, and they just keep them going. It's like whipping them, working a fucking flocking.
I'm sure she didn't want to do it. She'd say no.
But
you know what I mean?
Didn't want to do it because she said she was excited to see what they do, and instead, but when they flash the dollar bills at you, bro. But you're 80 years old. What are you gonna do with money anyway? You're fucking 80 years old. You don't need the money. It's all
the same shit with this anime shit. The anime gets so good, and the writer gets sick, or something happens, and he stops making it, and then it just comes to like a halt, and everyone's like, "Wow."
But that hasn't happened with One Piece. This motherfucker's been doing it since 98. And he's had the same story since then, which is crazy. He's the most patient guy in the world. And he's planted seeds, which you don't see until decades later. It's fucking awesome. That's what I love about One Piece.
Nah, it is cool. I would probably give it another crack if they did that whole condensed everything.
The One Piece.
I started One Piece. I got to like episode 50. I was like, fuck this.
It's hard. It's tough.
Terrible.
But once it gets you, man. Like, it's really good in some parts, but then it's a drag.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point. So they're doing the One Piece remake through Netflix, and it's coming out very soon. It's like March next year or February or something. And it's like they're adapting. Every episode is going to be 40 minutes. And they've seen, if they adapt the whole story at the pace of, they've announced the first season. So the first season goes up to, I think it's like only it's only the first, it's like up to where they get Sanji, which is like right at the start.
Yeah.
So if they continue that pace, I think they said it's 8 episodes or something, or 14 episodes, and 40-minute long episodes. They've calculated if they could do the whole story, it's still going to take like fucking 15 years more to get through the whole thing. Yeah. So I don't know how condensed it's going to be, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I'll give it a crack. Hopefully, we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, because that shit was fucking terrible. When I was like, fuck this. I angry quit it. I'm like, I'm never watching this shit again.
Yeah, I've angry quit One Piece about 4 times. Yeah.
It's
one of them ones, man. But it is really good when it's really good.
Well, fucking...
Yeah, that's it from me.
That's it, man. Guys, as always, thank you so much for joining us. All right, don't be scared to leave us questions. Let us know your thoughts on AI in music. Is it the be-all, end-all? Do you hate it? Do you refuse to listen to AI music? Let us know.
Who's going to win the World Cup? I guess we'll find out soon.
Yep. As always, guys, thank you so much, and we'll catch you next Monday.